Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to War Hospital on the PlayStation 5. So a few things to do here in the beginning of today's episode. So we're going to start by taking a look at our workers' assignments. So first of all, I wanted to show you guys that our workers have preferences that we didn't know about. You have to press the touchpad, and this will allow you to basically like hover over every part of the UI to, see what it says, what it does. So you have to kind of go through it. You can't really, it's kind of difficult to specify what you want to look at. But if we went over this medic team here, you can see it doesn't have any preference. And you can go through them all again, and it's kind of difficult to go through them.
You can read, good grief.
It's kind of tiny, but
it's tiny and the font is not good for this.
None of the medic teams have any preferences. However, our nurse does. So we looked at Avril Ingram. She would like to work the 2 shift in the 8-hour shift system. Obviously, we can't really appease her since we don't even have the enough nurses to do an 8-hour shift system. But one person we could appease is our engineer here. So Jake Phillips would prefer not to work in the pharmacy. So I don't see any reason why we can't switch him. So let's move Maxwell Mitchell to the pharmacy. And then I don't know how that affects them. I don't know if it gives them more morale. Yeah, 3 morale in 23 hours. So by appeasing your workers, basically you're gonna get some bonuses, at least some morale bonuses. So that's incredibly helpful.
Ones with preferences anyway.
Yeah. So that's the first thing I wanted to do. The next thing I want to do is actually, we could have accessed it from that screen there. We need to go into our rations. We're almost out of food, guys. We're going to have to go down to half rations, unfortunately, which is going to decrease morale over time. There's really nothing to be done about it, guys. We just don't have enough food at the moment. Everybody's eating too much.
It's me. I'm sorry.
This is 41 of the rations per day. And you see we only got 44 rations left. That means we have 1 day of food left and everybody starves after that. So this will get us through 2 days, but we don't have any orders either that we could use to get more food from the train. There's really not much we can do. So we've improved a lot of the situation here, but we're now having food shortages. Another thing I'm seeing here is we got an event. We'll take a look at that in a minute because there's one more thing I wanted to do before we forget. We need to assign the scouts to a new mission. So these are the 4 we have. We've looked through all these, I think. I don't think there's anything new here. Which one do you want to do next, Jinx?
Somewhere with food.
Could go to the smoke that's seen south of the hospital.
Sure.
Could also look for the spies. I guess we'll do this one here. You can take a look at how long it would take and base it off of that. This one's an 11-hour, 28-minute one. But another thing to consider is the fact that we've seen that they can be extended. That one's 13 hours. 16 hours. Is this sorted by the time? It looks like it's sorted by how long it's going to take.
That's convenient.
So we'll assign Arthur Webb to this mission here.
Scouts unit has started a new mission.
And then we'll see what this event is. Oh, our character leveled up, so that's how they get the trait. Okay, that's interesting because I was thinking they just like start with certain traits. Well, it looks like the traits are actually gotten from leveling up. So the people that we've started with probably going to level up first here. And thus, because you're getting them as you level up, they're all going to be beneficial traits, you would think. Though I wonder if like morale gets too low, if maybe we'll start getting some negative traits. So we'll have 4 options to pick between. We can pick helpful, which speeds up operations at the operation ward. Dependable, tires significantly slower when working solo. So you basically only get this bonus if she works solo. Resilient, tires significantly less at the CCS. And aesthetic, eats once every 2 days. Morale increases when food rations are set to half. Well, this seems like it might be the most helpful right now, since we're running low on food. If you put her in one of these, then that means you want to make sure she's always in, like one of these 2. You want to make sure she's always in that one spot. I kind of like this one for right now, though. What do you think, Jinx?
Sure.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Doesn't even
that's
confirm
what
it.
we picked.
That's the one we got. Now, her morale should go up because we're at the half rations right now. Okay, so I believe we're ready to play it. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Yeah, I think that was everything. A lot of stuff we had to take care of. So remember, we got 3 doctors now. Oh lord, they're using gas.
Oh, that's not good.
Germans started dropping gas on our trenches! I need you to heal my men, Major. Fast as you can. I cannot protect the trenches with so few.
I understand, Lieutenant Colonel. I'll do all that I can.
First they bombard our people with artillery, and now they spray us with gas. I fear what more awaits us.
I hate gas-induced wounds. I will notify our staff, sir. We need to be ready.
Engineers reached
Okay, so that's the first time we got hit with gas. So we've got quite a few things that have popped up here. First of all, we got an issue here as well as an event. And looks like we also got a nice, good event. Simplification.
Sir, it seems that fortunately the bullet stopped on the bone without doing too much damage to the body. We were able to remove it quickly and finish the operation faster than we expected.
Alright, so it'll be a shorter operation now. So that's fantastic.
Great.
We need some good news here, guys. I was going to take a look at what... Oh, I clicked on it and nothing happened. Okay. Let's go into the CCS. Okay, so these are all trauma ward ones that I'm waiting to get the trauma doctor, which we don't have him yet. So we're going to have to wait until he arrives. I don't know how long it's going to take. And is he in that same location? Yeah, I guess so. I guess they all go to the CCS. But I think we're waiting for him to arrive on the next train at like 9 something in the morning.
Sir, new patient arrived.
So we got 4 more patients. And they're all trauma ones. Okay, so they're just going to have to wait
Sir,
until the trauma
on the
doctor
way.
gets here in about an hour or so.
Are they all trauma patients? Or is that just one?
No, these are all trauma patients. Yep, all 4 of them.
Oh.
So we'll just wait because they said it's not very effective having
Sir,
the regular
operation
doctors
was successful.
do them. And it's not like they don't have... Our doctors have other things to do right now, so... If they're just sitting around, then maybe we'd have them do that. Oh, we actually do have somebody sitting around, but he is resting. So we should probably let him get that rest. It's only a 5-hour rest. So let him finish that rest up. And then maybe he can help out with Isaac, our new doctor, his workload. Because it looks like he's got quite a bit at the
Sir,
moment.
Medics reached the cemetery.
It was nice having the 3 doctors. That's pretty helpful.
Yeah, we could use another though.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we can hire any more, though, until we extend the operation ward again.
We need more food.
Let me see. Did we get that other doctor yet? No, we did not.
Sir, operation was successful.
So that's 2 successes today.
Excellent.
All right, so we now should be able to provide better care for trauma patients. So we finished that construction there. And we've got the doctor as well. So now we should be able to assign him, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe they go to a different location.
Yeah. I
Okay,
think
so it is a different location.
Special procedures are decisions that can be made in the casualty clearing station. They allow for saving patients' lives with fewer resources, but at the cost of making them unfit for duty. There are 2 types of special procedures: amputation for physical wounds and oxygen inhalation for chemical wounds. Using special procedures on patients costs half the medicine supplies and halves operation difficulty, but prevents patients from ever being sent to the trenches or HQ.
So you gotta send him home. I see. Okay, so I'm just trying to see where let me just pause this for a second. Where that was moved to. You would think they would still be in the casualty clearing station. Mm-hmm. But all those patients are gone.
Oh, where'd they go?
So that's why I was thinking that they... Oh, change ward, R2,
Yeah, there's
L2.
a tab.
Okay, interesting. So now we can get these guys assigned. So this one's an 11-hour procedure. It's a lot of therapy. So I guess we'd want to do this one first because it's, the quickest and the easiest. And then after that, we can do the 9-hour, because this one's really complicated here.
He's done seeing some stuff.
And then we can do that guy, and then we'll set the rest up here. So he'll rest after this if I can select it. There we go, beautiful. All right. So now we have 2 different tabs that we have to manage. That's not complicated at all. But I think they'll still be in the operating ward, right?
I think so.
Because they did extend the tent out by a little bit. So yeah, I assume that it'll still be in the same location. So we're trying to get back up to a 50% rate of success. Something happening over here.
There's an event to the left as well.
Okay, let's just pause this for a second. And we also have a simplification event. Maybe that's what this is about.
Sir, it appears our initial diagnosis of this case was wrong. The wound was clean and the shards were removed, but there is no severe internal damage or other complications. We should be able to finish the operation shortly.
All right, so we're getting all good events here. We're having some good luck here. I'm starting to feel suspicious.
Very suspicious.
Hazardous duty. Sir, I've just had a word with the doctors. They're asking for alcohol and better food rations since they think they have the toughest job here in the hospital. Your thoughts? Well, the doctors do have a really tough job, but I mean, I don't know, it feels disrespectful to the medics and the engineers and everybody else who's working hard, but...
It's funny, I was going to make a joke about the doctors wanting more food.
So if we provide the extra benefits of the doctors, we'll lose 16 food, which we really don't have, and also 3 alcohol, but morale goes up. Share extra rations with the entire hospital staff, and that's 32 food.
Lose all the food.
And all the alcohol, or much of it. Where is our alcohol down there? Yeah, pretty much most of it. Also get a bit more morale. Doesn't say how much, though.
So why even
or deny
save
their
people
request
if you're just not going to feed them
Yeah, I feel
while
like
they're trying to recover?
I feel like this might be just too much, guys. And we're going to have to deny their request.
They're going to get mad.
Oh, wow. Yeah, morale tanked. I didn't know it was going to get hit that hard. It said when you hovered over to deny it, it didn't say morale was going to go down. They really should have notified you that. I mean, it makes sense that it's going to go down, but still. And clearly we need to manage our personnel.
Now people are going to die.
We got an exhausted staff here, so let's go and change this up a bit. You got an exhausted nurse as well. Everybody's tired in the CCS. And we're not building anything. So we can't at the moment. So let's just put this engineer into the food. Alright, so just kind of rearrange the situation there.
Sir, nurses are on the way.
So yeah, we need to get the morale back up. We can take a look and see if there's anybody we can have go back home, released from duty. Nobody is ready yet. 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Healing.
Yeah, we're still healing up here.
Sir,
They're
engineers
doing
reached the
so a lot
engineering
quicker
depot.
now that they have food in their bellies that wasn't snatched from their mouths by the doctors.
I mean, they actually have less food than they did, Jinx, because we're at half rations right now.
Like, oh no, we could not find an exit wound for the bullet. Further examination reveals that the bullet is still in the body because we didn't get the freaking food and alcohol we demanded.
I was like, why is she reading it like that? Makes sense, though. So we can use an X-ray device to locate the bullet. That's a longer operation. It's going to be basically almost a full extra hour. Or order the doctor to locate the projectile manually, which is even longer. Wait a minute. Why wouldn't you want to do that one? That one seems beneficial all around. Maybe if you didn't have the X-ray device, you wouldn't be able to do that. The other option is to order the amputation of the limb. Yeah, clearly we want to do this one. I'd rather spend the extra 53 minutes.
Just cut off the limb.
Jeez, Jinx. That's rough.
Sir, operation was
Are you on half rations?
Yeah, I am.
Let me just see if there's anybody in here. There's not. We're good to go. So we have 2 doctors resting. Let me actually, because that guy is well rested, Milo is. So let me bring this guy over here because he's in stable condition. So we want to get him seen. Yeah, we actually have our doctors resting, and they're over here. Now they're whining about food.
Yeah.
When we finally have time for them to rest, have a moment of respite. Maybe it's the first time they've been able to go complain about no food. I don't know.
That's why you gotta keep them busy.
Gotta keep them busy. The doctors
Otherwise
start
they'll
complaining.
start bitching.
Mm-hmm. So we'll get this going a little bit faster. Our scout mission will be done here in 5 hours. And I think it's like another hour here. Or it's not even that now. Before we'll have somebody in here that's ready to be released. So Finn. So he only gives you the 1 point. Let me just take a look at him. Single, no children, a professional soldier. He served in the army long before the war. I just feel like with all those types, we send him to the trenches roleplay wise. I know it's not the most efficient. Always send him to the trenches, but we'll send some of these other guys who'll give us some more points, like the 2-pointer ones.
Well, how's he been in the army for so long and he's only 1
Sir,
point?
patient is cured.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be like
that great
their
a
rank.
soldier.
Yeah, it's not that skilled, I guess. All right, let me go into the. Did we get new patients? Might have. So let's go get these medics. How many do we have in the ADS over here still? Oh, a lot. Okay, so clearly we need to have another medic in there. Although this medic looks like he's about to be exhausted too. And then we'll want to move her to the operating ward. Everybody's really tired right now. It's not good.
I'm really tired.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Alright, so hopefully that'll improve the situation at the ADS. That's where all our patients are. They need to be brought to the CCS. And we got doctors just sitting around right now. So we need them to move a little bit quicker. We're at 31 and 30, so we did lose somebody. But we've had 4, I think. Oh, we lost somebody else.
Ah, damn it.
Damn. All right.
Damn
we
it,
spoke
Billy.
too soon. I think it's because all of our people are exhausted right now. All right, so we do have somebody who's waiting for a decision. This is a widower of 1 child, former woodchopper. He only has 1 dream, to one day forget it all. Harry knows that it will never come true.
He needs to go back to
He
his
needs
kid.
to go back to his kid. Let's release him from duty, guys. And we need more morale as well. That gets us up to 41%. Morale is really, really low right now. This is the lowest we've had morale yet.
Sir, it seems our diagnosis of this case was very accurate. We could perform a more adjusted procedure instead of a normal one to ensure the operation would run smoother or to save some supplies.
Okay, so if we adjust the procedure to save supplies, we save 3 of our surgical supplies. Or we could adjust it to ease the doctor. Well, I think our doctors have plenty of resting time. So let's do this one and save supplies, because we could always use more supplies, guys. Yeah, that'd be helpful. So I think the alerts that we're seeing everywhere is everybody being exhausted. I just can't keep these guys. Yeah, we just can't keep them well rested. Look at the nurses. Okay, that's not good. Alright, we're just gonna have to let everybody rest. I saw that we were facing a critical situation where everybody was gonna be exhausted.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's not good. I'm gonna rotate this guy out as well. Let him get a bit of a rest here. So they're gonna need to rest for a long time.
Well,
we're not gonna have any nurses.
That's supposed to be on the 24-hour shifts.
Yeah, yep. Because we, unfortunately, we don't really have enough staff to go to other shifts. Following the smoke, the scouts find a small farm. It seems the buildings of the farm caught fire and are now burning out. A man with a badly burned body stands in front of the charred ruins. He is surrounded by a group of 4 children. A corpse lays before them, burned beyond recognition. They seem to be in a strange state of shock and despair, with pain and emptiness in their eyes. When approached, the man regains some semblance of calm. When questioned, he tells the scouts that his house caught fire and his wife did not manage to escape the flames. He tried to go back for her, but it was too late. Soon that's how he got burned. When he learns the scouts are from the hospital, he asks that they could take his children with them to the hospital. He knows they'll be taken care of there. In exchange, he offers what is left of his farm and supplies. So if we agree to the man's request, it doesn't show us what we're getting. Yeah, it doesn't show what you actually get here. You can refuse the man's request or propose to take them all in, not only children, but the man too. I would assume we'd take him in too.
Yeah, I don't want to babysit a bunch of children.
Well, I mean, we're still going to have to babysit the children because he's injured.
He's not that bad. He'll be fine.
He's burned.
He's okay.
A man with a badly burned body. Oh, he's badly burned,
I thought
Jinx.
he burned his arm or something.
No, he's badly burned. We got to take him in. We're a hospital. That's what we do.
We save lives.
We save lives. So yeah, let's propose to take them all in.
And babysit children. Seeing the state that the man is in, the commander refuses to take the children unless the man comes with them. He convinces the man that even in the hospital, someone should take care of the children and that one more person won't make a difference. The man seems to be in even more pain. The commander can see that there is not much will to live in the man's eyes. But then he looks at his children and a single spark of hope appears. The man agrees. Not long after burying his wife's body, the man, his children, and the scouts set off to the hospital.
So we take in 5 civilians that we'll not have to feed. The scout team has salvaged 50 food and 200... I think that's the...
It looks like wheat.
The freight. I think that's like a wrench. It's hard to tell. It's kind of small. Everything's really small in this game. But yeah, we got, I think, freight, which is, if that's what it is not very useful. There's a looting location unlocked, the burned farm, though. But the key here is we got 50 food. So that's
nice.
Major for us. And also we got a trophy. What is that about? Take care of the children. Okay. So with the extra food, when that arrives, because clearly it hasn't unless we already fed our people today.
Everyone ate it all.
Yeah. No, we haven't fed our people yet. I think they haven't arrived. Yeah, I want to say that they haven't arrived with the food yet. But yeah, the little wrench is freight, by the way, Jinx. That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure. Let me see if anybody else is in the CCS. There are. Okay, so we need to assign these guys. We've got a well-rested doctor that can take care of both of them. So let's go ahead and have him take care of each of these 2 patients. We're doing all right on supplies, but we don't have a nurse assigned, so that's kind of one of the negatives we're sitting in at the moment.
Are they rested yet?
I don't think so. I think they all have a really long rest. The engineer is almost done resting. But yeah, everybody's still exhausted, Jinx. Unfortunately. Let me see if there's anybody in the rehabilitation center. No. We need more of the military drafts.
Sir, new patient.
I'd like to be able to hire some more nurses as well.
Yeah, that would be nice. That way you could like switch them out and stuff.
So clearly these are the ones that are coming from the front. So let's go ahead and place him after the rest, I suppose. So that doctor's going to remain busy. Because he's the only one that we got. Lack of trauma medicine supplies. Okay. I didn't think about that fact.
Uh-oh.
Do we have the ability to produce those in the pharmacy? No, we haven't built that yet.
Oh no.
So this can't even be constructed. All you can do is bring them into the train. Well, there's nothing we can do about that, guys.
Morale seems to have gone up.
It went up by a notch. Jinx wasn't sure about
moved. I don't know which way.
that. It looked like it went up 1%.
I think so.
But yeah, definitely a lot of issues. We were facing the problem with the lack of doctors. But now we solved that, and our doctors are mostly just sitting around not doing anything. And now the problem is all of our other staff being exhausted. We don't have any food. We just keep got to rotating these guys out. Yeah, just among many, many other issues. Got a lot of problems, guys. And she's still resting, so we'll let her finish up. Let me just take a look here. It was Jake Phillips. I want to make sure that he's not in the pharmacy. since he'll get upset. We'll put the Maxwell guy into the pharmacy. And I guess we could send out the scouts again too. I don't know if they're still resting. So we could look for the possible resources here. More food. Probably should just go ahead and do that, right?
We could use more food.
Yeah, let's assign them to that.
Sir, Scouts unit have started a new mission.
Is that like something that continuously produces food or something?
Maybe. It is a farm.
Yeah, maybe. So we'll take a look at that situation, see if it changes. But Jermaine Price, part of the medic team, he also just leveled up. So we get to pick between one of these 4 traits here. The first option is composed, works more efficiently, and is not affected by negative trait effects. So there are negative traits. Okay, that's interesting. Again, I wonder if it's not like really low morale that results in the negative traits. So it seems with this one, he works more efficiently regardless where he's at. Restrained, morale increases over time when they work at CCS. Passionate, tires significantly slower. Or compassionate, they perform better at ADS. I kind of want to do restrained to get more morale. But I'm a little hesitant to do these ones that require them to stay at a certain location. Because how would you remember that that person needs to stay at that location?
True.
Yeah, I just don't know. Like, we would assign them now, but how would we remember that? Once you have them on shifts and you're not rotating them around, it's not as much of an issue. But as of right now, it's kind of an issue for us. We'll unselect this one. And then we need to try and make sure that that guy's assigned. So when they're done resting, we'll have to put them on the CCS. So that means with those ones, since they're a duo team, they would have like double the traits affecting them, you would think.
New patient arrived.
Got a new patient. Oh, we got an ambulance dropping people off. We'll wait until they finish delivering the other patient in
Are
there.
these the
Nurse has reached the
children?
hospital.
I don't know, maybe.
Where'd the children go?
These could be. So we got our first chemical wounds as well from the front. So from simple skin burns through gas-induced eye burns to gas inhalation complications, physicians can operate on chemical wounds in the chemical ward, which we don't have. Uses the chemical medicine supplies. Because of their nature, chemical wounds operations have a much higher chance of complications. Okay, and then you can also produce those in the pharmacy. Alright, so we need to build a chemical ward. That might not require any papers, though, or any of the military drafts. We could take a look. I'm not sure we have anybody available to do it. Yeah, we'll see if it actually requires anything. So I want to say that would be in here in the healing on the left here. It actually does require a military draft. Requires 1.
If
Well,
we only had a paper.
Let's see if we have anybody here to be released. Or, you know, in this case, sent to HQ. So this man is short-sighted, so not the greatest soldier. To hide this from the committee, he learned the letterboard by heart. I see. Let's send him to HQ. That'll get us that 1 military draft that we need. And we'll have somebody else who's ready to be released soon as well. And so with that, we can now order that improvement in order to get the chemical ward. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll send the one in the engineering depot. Suppose we'll do Odin Wheeler. Nope, not both of them. Alright, so he'll do that. Excellent.
We're not going to have any staff for there, though.
I'm not sure how it works. Does it require a different type of doctor?
I would think so.
Or can we just use these doctors?
Like a doctor and a nurse.
I don't know. I feel like they might be able to do these doctors, but yeah, I'm not
Maybe
entirely
not,
sure because
yeah.
it has the different wards, so maybe. Yeah, it might be a different ward. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, guys. But didn't we get this guy for free?
Yeah, we could have.
So yeah, maybe we'll be able to get another one for free. So we will, I want to say we'll wait to handle this guy. I don't know if we can wait to handle him though. He's critical.
Yeah.
He will die. And we
We
got
just
doctors
have-
just sitting around as well.
Yeah, we just don't have any of the medication to help him, though, do we?
I think we have the medicine. Let me just double check. Yeah, we have the medicine jinx.
Okay, we
We
can
started-
give it a go.
We started with some, so he's critical. I mean, we could take a look at him real quick. I mean, it's a tiring operation, high chance of complication. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, guys. We'll try. And then with this guy, Donald Farley, let's put him right there. Alright, so we've got our doctors all working. Got the scout team, I guess, producing food for us. Still in half rations. Yeah, I'm guessing they ate all the food right as we got the new batch of food.
Oh, I think they did.
I don't know how that happened, though, because we got 50 food,
Was successful.
and we already had 40, and it was taking 20 per day. So, I mean, we should be sitting on, like, 70 food right now. I don't know. Not sure what happened there. We're at 33 and 33, Jinx. We evened it up.
Oh,
We're doing much better
we
overall.
need to end it with a win.
Yeah, see if we can't increase morale that way. Alright, so we have Lois, I guess is his name here.
Sure.
He's ready to leave. So he is in separation with 2 children, former mechanic, during the assault at Passchendaele. At one point, he lost his bearings and started storming his own trenches. Oh, geez.
Oh.
This guy does not need to go back to the front, which is good because
Yeah.
we actually need papers and morale. Question is, should we send him home or should we get some papers by sending him to the HQ? I say let's send him to the HQ because we could use more military drafts. And we just sent somebody home not that long ago, which remember, I believe they just become civilians and then you gotta feed them. And food is a problem right now, so.
Oh, morale is a problem too.
Yeah, morale is garbage. Jeez, why is it so bad? Whoa, it's like plummeting. Oh, maybe it's
What is
this?
going on?
I don't know why it's going down so fast.
Sir, it seems our personnel were mistaken in their initial diagnosis. We should perform a full examination to ensure that we are administering the right treatment.
Okay, so continue with the procedure or perform full examination, which will be 5 hours, 30 minutes. I guess we'll go with that one. I think this is the guy with the chemical burn. Okay, so I don't know why morale is plummeting. The only thing I could assume is it's the half ration situation.
Maybe.
I put him back at the full rations, but I don't know, man. I feel like that's something we're not going to be able to do. Because wouldn't we now need more food per day? That's 43 because we got more people that we're feeding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, we can try. See if that'll improve. We got to do something about the morale. It's plummeting. Remember, if morale goes down to 0, we lose, guys.
Ew.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I wish I knew why it was plummeting.
Yeah, I wish we had a notification about that. Like, what's going on? Oh, I think we just had a bunch die. That's what happened.
Oh.
We went up from 33
Yeah.
to 37.
May I inform you that I left a personal recommendation note with one of the patients who was recently brought to the casualty clearing station.
So I think we might have lost them over here in the ADS. Like, I don't know where else they could have died because we were doing good over here. Doctors cannot operate because there is not enough
New
medicine.
patient arrived.
Okay, so yeah, we're out of all the medicines. We can try and get some more ordered, but those military drafts do not stretch very far when it comes to any kind of supplies. I think the problem is the trauma medicine supplies.
Yeah.
And we can't even order 5 because it costs 3.
It's too expensive.
Jeez, y'all. Yeah, this is not good. Okay. Well, let me just take a look at the assignments here, see if there's anything we need to make adjustments to. We got somebody exhausted in the casualty clearing stations. Move him out. And we wanted to make sure he was assigned there. And then nurses. We got a nurse available. So let's put her into the operating ward. And then we also have the engineer sitting here. He could be producing food for us. And yeah, I think he's just going to sit and produce food. Okay, yeah. I think it says he's produced 100 total, right? Since it was...
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So basically 50 more. I don't know where they're getting these numbers from.
They're just pulling them out.
New patient
Yeah.
100 food, yeah. 100
That
food is
sounds
100
right.
food. Alright, and we also got... Yeah, just far too many people in here. We can't even treat all these people. So without the medicine, he can't do anything for them. I mean, you can't even talk to them? Isn't that what they really need?
You can't, like, put a sign up, like, sorry, no room for sad people.
I mean, they're not just sad, Jinx.
Yeah, I mean, they're traumatized as, you know, shitty out there, but...
This answers the question here. The chemical ward is its own ward. Alright, well, we have 3 people in here. This guy's just about done being arrested, so let's... He's the VIP. I do want to take a look... Oops. Didn't mean to close that. At what it says about the VIP.
I'm here to inform you that Sergeant Clark Hill proved himself with acts of bravery and gallantry in the face of the enemy during the last battle and was recommended for the Distinguished Conduct Medal. As such, HQ and I are in the opinion that his quick return to the front line could provide great inspiration for the soldiers.
Okay. So we'll prioritize him. He'll go to Isaac. He'll be done resting here in 2 minutes.
Oh, Clark Hill doesn't want to return to the front lines.
Oh, wow.
He said, let me die, damn it.
And then we're going to bring him here. And then he'll go here, I guess. And then he'll need to rest after he does that one. There we go. Alright. So yeah, it's unfortunate I can't do anything here because of the lack of medicine. I guess she's just sitting around.
Sir, Doctor is starting a new shift.
Well, that's the situation at the moment. You'd think they wouldn't be able to die, right? Unless, I guess there's suicide, I suppose.
Sir, engineers reached the engineering...
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. They are all in good condition. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if there's anything we're going to be able to do there. What we should check, though, and this will be the last thing we do in today's episode, is if we can hire... And I guess that's not where we want to do it. We want to do it in the train. We can hire somebody for free. A physician.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
excellent. So let's go ahead and do that. So one physician take 4 hours to get here. So he would be better for that job, but that person was in critical condition, so he just didn't have time. So he's got to be operated on by the normal surgeon. Alright, so unfortunately, we do have to end today's episode here. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one. And thanks for watching.